Influential Brexit donor Aaron Banks has described homosexuality as a lifestyle choice. Mr. Banks rose to prominence as the biggest donor to the UK Independence Party, before bankrolling the pro-Brexit Leave EU campaign. Photo by Justin Talasap. Getty Images. The Conservative businessman spoke out this week after Pink News revealed that the candidate he endorsed for UKIP leader, David Curtin, claimed that homosexuality is the result of childhood sexual abuse. Taking to Twitter, Mr. Banks branded the Pink News story about his candidate fake news. When Pink News questioned his remark, Mr. Banks began to volunteer surreal opinions of his own about gay people. He said everybody has accepted homosexuality, it's not an issue anymore. Doesn't mean we need our kids persuaded that it's a great lifestyle choice. Responding to critics, he added, I'm not for it, or against it, and no one really cares anymore. But children shouldn't have stuff pumped at them at school. Everybody bored rigid by the whole gay crusade. How about kids get to enjoy school without gender, gay, feminism, and any otherism? He also suggested that impressionable young children are being pumped with homosexuality. Meanwhile, Mr. Banks lashed out at UKIP's former deputy chair Suzanne Evans, who had criticised Mr. Curtin. He said, if you are upsetting the Wicked Witch of the East at Suzanne Evans, one must be doing something right. A lot of people agree with you. See it. Suzanne Evans won up to her old tricks, malicious stuff from the person who helped Carswell destroy the party. A dandywig. More. Pink News broke the news yesterday that David Curtin, an elected member of the London Assembly and a candidate for UKIP leader, had made comments linking homosexuality to childhood sexual abuse. Asked if he believes sexual orientation is fixed at birth in an online Q&A with UKIP website Support for the Family, Mr. Curtin suggested that homosexuality is the result of childhood sexual abuse. He said the latest scientific studies show that incidence of homosexuality in adults decreases with age, so it is unlikely to be fixed at birth. Study after study also shows that the incidence of homosexuality is much higher among people who have been sexually abused as children. This is an issue which needs to be addressed but is not because of political correctness. Peter Whittle, UKIP's only other member of the London Assembly, hit out at the comments. Mr. Whittle, who is openly gay, said this is so wrong on every level. Neither I, nor any of the gay friends and colleagues I have known over 35 years, were sexually abused. In a separate statement, the leaders of the LGBT and UKIP group said LGBT and UKIP have been made aware of the disgraceful, offensive, homophobic and transphobic comments published by Pink News quoting David Curtin. We call for those who are vetting the leadership candidates to be made aware of these remarks and that they are taken into consideration whilst the panel determine the candidate's application. Further to this, we call for immediate suspension pending full investigation with purpose to review such comments as a representative of the party, not only as an education spokesperson but also a London Assembly member. Speaking to Pink News, UKIP's former deputy chair Suzanne Evans described Mr. Curtin as not fit for elected office, despite him being one of the party's few remaining elected figures. Ms. Evans told Pink News David Curtin's comments are utterly disgraceful. Sadly, I am not surprised by them. Curtin has on numerous occasions shown himself to be vehemently opposed to homosexuality, yet as a protege of Nigel Farage, thrust forward onto the London Assembly, his obvious flaws have so far been ignored. In my opinion, he is not fit for elected office nor leadership of a political party.